Hello, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and welcome to your Starstruck Tarot reading. Well, kind of Starstruck Tarot reading. So this time we are trying something completely different. We're just going to see how this goes. We're doing an AI read. I already drew the cards. I, of course, am going to give my 2 cents about whatever cards were drawn. So I'm going to, read off what they said, but also I'm going to give my own interpretation after each, card, because that's just the way that I do things, right? So yeah, let's see how this freaking goes. So up first, the overall theme is the Chariot. This card represents movement, progress, and determination. The Fire Collective may be in a phase of rapid growth and success, fueled by their passion and energy, of course. Clarifier, the Devil. This card signifies temptation and bondage. The Fire Collector should be careful not to become too attached to their success or let their passions control them. I feel like, you're kind of in a rush right now. Like, Aries season is just around the corner. You're about to be in your fire season. You're about to start off your astrological year in your own element. And you're like closing all these loose ties. And you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready for Aries season. I'm ready for this new astrological year. I'm ready for this year to be mine. But you may, in the heat of like going forward, you may be getting a little lost in the sauce. You may be getting a little distracted either by being money hungry or just like power hungry, where you're just like being avoidant of what can actually go wrong or whose toes that you might step on along the way of like your amazing year, right? So like, of course you want to have your amazing year. Of course you want to go forward, but also like, let's just not get too crazy. Okay. Let's think about, the ways that we can actually do things in a more ethical way instead of like, who knows, like the way that you do this, you might be screwing somebody over. You may be avoiding somebody's emotions in the way that you're going to do whatever this is. And we just need to take a step back and really think about those things. Of course, you can go full forward, but also consider these things. So the challenge, the Five of Swords, this card signifies conflict. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with that. I just want to avoid it, right? Conflict and defeat. The Fire Collective may be facing opposition or setbacks that threaten their progress. Oh my God. Right? But if we're like a little cautious of what those are, maybe we can avoid those altogether, right? Two of Cups is the clarifier. So this card represents partnership and harmony. The Fire Collective may need to seek support from others and work collaboratively to overcome their challenges, okay? I do think, like I said before, I do think that you are going to have to consider somebody else's emotions instead of just being like, I got this, I'm going to be the defeater. Like, look, everybody's like walking away from this fight. It even looks like somebody's like crying in this corner. Just like, don't step on too many toes, okay? And like, yeah, you might have to work with like a best friend or a close loved one in order to achieve your success. Or you may be like avoiding certain things that they might be feeling. Like maybe you're considering moving for work or something and you're like, I want to move over here, and somebody that you really, really love is like, I don't want to move there, and you're just like not considering them, and they're a little sad. They're a little sad about it, or maybe they need to come with you for whatever this big thing is, but it looks like somebody very near and dear to you, you're either looking over something of theirs that they really need, and that you're not honoring, or you like need them in order to achieve this success, but they need to be happy in order for you to be happy. And I think that you're getting a little too lost in the sauce and you're just like, gotta go. Okay, so up next, the Past, the Sun. This card signifies joy, positivity, and success. The Fire Collective may recently experience a significant achievement or moment of happiness, clarified by the Three of Wands. This card represents expansion and growth. The Fire Collective may have used the past successes as a launching pad or new endeavors. I also feel like this is the moving card. I do feel like something you may have been considering moving. That might be a pipe dream, where you were thinking about it for a second and then like now it's not a thing anymore. Or you could still very much be thinking about it, but it might also, with the Sun here, I think that you're getting a little too like carried away in the fact that moving might solve all your problems. You think like moving is just like, if you move, oh, everything's gonna be happy. Everything's gonna happy. That's gonna solve all my problems. But I think you're seeing like the big picture, a lot of the big picture as of late, and you're like not looking at all the little things, right? You're just like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, present, the Emperor. Okay, Daddy's here to kick your butt. The Emperor, this card represents authority, stability, and structure. The Fire Collective may be in a position of power and leadership with a strong sense of direction and purpose. Clarifier, 9 of Pentacles. This card signifies independence and self-sufficiency. The Fire Collective may be enjoying their material and personal success, but should remember to stay grounded and humble. Has that not been like a theme for you throughout this reading? It's like, okay, I'm putting on my daddy boots. I'm doing everything that I need in order to achieve all these successes that I've been sitting on, right? You're pregnant in this garden. You're pregnant with ideas in this garden. Your garden is in full bloom. You have had all these ideas, and now you're like, okay, I'm a daddy up. I'm going to actually make these things a reality now. I'm going to actually make these things a reality now. What position is that in? The present. See, ooh, this is great. I love this for you. You are like on a sick one. You are on a freaking sick one. Okay, near future, the Tower. Don't be scared. This card represents sudden change and upheaval. The Fire Collective may encounter unexpected obstacles or challenges that force them to reassess their priorities. Clarifier, Ace of Swords. This card signifies clarity and mental clarity. The Fire Collective may need to use their sharp intellect and clear vision to navigate changes ahead. Okay. For me personally, I feel like there may be an issue that's going to come in the near future where you're really just going to benefit from using your voice or cutting something out of your life. I also feel like this problem, because it is going to be a big problem, this problem can also be avoided if you choose to speak up. If you choose to speak up, there may be some sort of miscommunication that can happen. And so that not speaking up might be like the root of this problem, or just like being misunderstood, you know, like maybe you said something and somebody starts taking it away and you're just like, like, should I correct them now? Or not necessarily correct them, but should I like tell them actually how I feel about this now? Or should I bring it up later? Or they're just not going to understand me. No. Make room and actually speak your piece. Okay, if somebody is misunderstanding you, just be like, no, that's not what I mean though. Like, I understand that you are, taking it in this way, but what I actually mean is this. So I think that using your voice is really gonna help you avoid a conflict in the very near future. So, the hidden influence is the Moon. Duh, hidden. This card represents intuition, mystery, and hidden knowledge. The Fire Collective may be guided by their inner voice or subconscious desires, even if they aren't fully aware of it, clarified by the Page of Cups. This card signifies creativity and emotional sensitivity. The Fire Collective may benefit from tapping into their artistic or empathetic side to gain deeper insight into their into their hidden influences. Interesting. So for me personally, I feel like this pair right here, I feel like there is something going on. And also I want to note that the Two of Cups is above this little pile here. I feel that somebody isn't talking about their feelings. I feel like you're either not talking about their feelings or somebody else in your life isn't talking about their feelings. But I think that there is some kind of little crush situation going on. I feel like you might have a crush on someone might have a crush on you, but they're keeping it hidden. They're not talking about something. Or maybe they have admitted that, but there's like another layer of like emotions that they have for you that they have not made clear. Like they haven't told you everything. Maybe they haven't said they love you. Maybe they love you and they just haven't said that they love you. Or if you are in a current relationship right now, that person, I don't think that they're hiding things that are like necessarily bad. I think that they are just like, maybe they haven't been telling you that they love you as often as they usually do, or expressing their emotions to you as much recently, but they do. And for some reason, they're just like really, they have their eyes on the prize on something else right now. Like the emotions is taking the back burner. And so they're not necessarily giving you that I love you every day, or this is how I feel about you. I care about you so much every single day. And you're just like, what's going on? Okay. But I think that there is some sort of situation like that. If you're not in a relationship, somebody has a crush on you, they're not telling you. if you are in a relationship, that person is just like not expressing their emotions as well as they should be, or it could be. Maybe I shouldn't say should. And yeah, they just have their eyes on another prize, but they still love you. Don't worry. Okay, advice. The Hermit. This card represents introspection, solitude, and self-discovery. The Fire Collective may need to take some time to reflect on their goals, values, and focus on inner growth and development. Clarified by the Ten of Swords. This card signifies painful ending or loss. The Fire Collective may need to let go of old patterns or beliefs that no longer are serving them in order to make room for new growth and opportunities. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of pain here that you just like have been avoiding. This is my 2 cents, okay? I already said what the AI said, but this is my 2 cents. You just like kind of have to take a pocket out. What is this? The advice. Take a pocket of time out to like actually sit with your emotions. I mean, you know, it's always difficult for the fire signs, but it is good to clear the cobwebs of your emotions before we get into the new astrological year in Aries season. That way when Aries season starts, you're just like ready to go. You've already dealt with all your shit. But you need to take some time. You need to take some time and really like when you take time with yourself and see like what the root of like all these different anxieties, all these different thoughts that you have, all these different things that you've been avoiding of and actually face them, then you get to actually see your true self and see your light, right? Like seeing your light will put into perspective what is really important in your life. And you know, it's all really painful to deal with all this shit and to be by yourself and deal with all this stuff, but you kind of just have to. You kind of just have to. Clear out the emotional cobwebs, okay, of your attic. That way, Aries season, you start anew, you're ready to freaking go, okay? Outcome, the World. This card represents completion, wholeness, and fulfillment. The Fire Collective may achieve their goals and reach a state of inner and outer harmony as they integrate their experiences and wisdom into a greater sense of purpose and meaning. I feel like the World, okay, the World is the last card of the Major Arcana. Okay, it starts with the Magician, and then it goes to the World, and then it goes into the Court cards. But the World is literally the end of the journey. Okay? So I feel like you have like been starting this little journey as of last Aries season, and now you're tying the loose ends in Pisces season right now. That way in Aries season, you just freaking go. You just freaking go. You're ready. You're like, I've been dealing with all of this. Like literally, you have ended a whole cycle. And I feel like you were really dealing with this sense of completion. You know, you really feel like, oh man, I have been on this emotional roller coaster, but it really is for the best. It really is for the best. I've dealt with some pain. I've dealt with some crutches. I need to speak up for my peace. I need to like speak my piece. I need to let things be known so I can avoid other conflicts. So I can avoid conflicts that I actually have control over. You know, your voice is important. Like I've been standing up. I've been bringing my ideas into fruition by actually doing them. And I think that's really beautiful. And actually like considering the feelings of your loved ones. And this has been like a whole journey, right? This has been a whole journey. This is, yeah, just really been a whole journey with the World here. Like how beautiful is that this is your outcome. Like you are literally tying up the loose ends. So next month, or, I mean, really in a couple weeks, it's going to be Aries season, and you're just going to be ready to go. You're going to be ready to go. Like, how beautiful is that? Okay, let me know how this went for you. Let me know how this went for you. Yeah, just wanted to try it out. Wanted to see what was up. Wanted to try something different, you know? Wanted to try something different. So, I have a Pisces playlist down below. I will see you in a couple weeks. I'll see you in a couple weeks with the reading, okay? Take care of yourself. Happy Pisces season. Remember to look at the little things, okay? Just don't always look at the big picture. Just not always eyes on the prize. Look at all the little people that you're stepping on to get to where you need to go, okay? I love you so much, and I'll see you in another 2 weeks. XOXO.